Today is the 14th of July 2023, okay? And I want to show you the use of flashcards to maximize learning and retention. This channel, okay, is about tips to passing your GCSE. That's why I take my time to explain the questions, because I'm not just trying to give you knowledge, but I'm trying to help you pass an exam. Okay, so for instance, if you're a mom trying to get your maths GCSE to get on an access course, the way I introduce my topic can help you retain it. If you have done the GCSE maybe once, twice, thrice, and you're about to give up because you think, I will not be able to pass this, I present the subject in a way that you should be able to understand, because if you understand the question, then you should be able to give an answer that will get you the marks, especially if you target the simple questions. At least you should be able to get a C if you are working on a foundation level, because you need a maximum of 4 or 5 or even 6 to do an apprenticeship or go on an access course. But I can also assure you that if you take the things we are doing seriously, you can easily get an A or an A star. Okay, so whichever grade you want, as long as you want to pass, you should be able to use the information I'm giving you to pass. Today I want to give you a strategy of retaining using flashcards. Okay, now this is a flashcard here, a blue flashcard. Okay, I have a pink one here. Okay, you can also get a white flashcard, and you can also get yellow, green. There are a lot of colors that you can get. Okay, you can try Wilkinson or Amazon, okay, or maybe any of the shops, Sainsbury's, Aldi. Go to their stationery section. Okay, for me, I don't have any particular color, but at times, maybe if I'm reading 3 books at a time, I might use 3 different cards just to make notes. Or maybe if I'm learning 3 different things, I might use 3 different colors just to help me differentiate what I've learned in each. Okay, another thing I want to say here is, look at maths as if you are cooking something. So for instance, if you are cooking omelette and you want to prepare the ingredients, it will take you longer, and you want to prepare the ingredients as you go along. It will take you longer if you are doing a cake or anything. But assuming you have the ingredients measured on the side, then immediately you start, it's quick. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is help you do some recap on percentage, fraction, and decimals. You can swap it around. You can do fraction, decimal, percentage, or decimal, fraction, percentage. Okay, now what I've done here is the simple percentages, okay, and their conversions. Okay, if you do this, you can keep it in front of the first page of your notebook, or you can paste it on the fridge if you're a mom. Okay, so at least, or by your bedside, so that you can see it every morning. Okay, so what I've done is 1%, okay, is the same as a fraction of 1/100, and it's the same as the decimal 0.1. Okay, so on my flashcard, I use the blue one, I don't know. Okay, on my flashcard, I've written 1%, okay, under percentage, and then under fraction, I have 1/100, decimal 0.1. Okay, you can use in the morning, you can just look at this, okay, and go about your daily chores. So if you're a mom, if you're a student and you are preparing for next year GCSE, if you learn one a day, in 30 days, you would have learned 30 different percentages, 8 fraction, and this decimal. Okay, so you don't need always to sit down. You can just learn one for a day, okay, and watch a video, which will take you less than 1 hour. Okay, so if you sacrifice your time on TikTok, you can do that to help yourself pass next year GCSE. So this is what I have. So you can either use an A4 paper like this, okay, and paste it in front of your fridge, or that is if you don't have a flashcard. But if you have some flashcards, or you are good at using flashcards, because these ones are very handy, okay, you can do it on the front and as well as the back. Okay, I didn't get to do the back. Okay, I was just trying to show you. Okay, so you can do this and keep it in your notebook or by your bedside. Okay, now 2% is 2/100, 0.2, the decimal. So the following day you learn that. 3%, 3/100, 0.03 as the decimal. 5%, because after doing 1, 2, and 3%, 4% would be similar, so I went to 5%. 5% is 5/100, which is 1/20. Okay, if you reduce it to the simplest form. Okay, and then the decimal is 0.5. 10% is 10/100. In the simplest form is 1/10. The decimal is 0.1. 20% is 20/100. In simplest form is 1/5, 0.2. 25%, 25/100. In simplest form is 1/4, 0.25. Okay, you can check the decimal parts on a calculator. Okay, but we've used this to solve questions in our videos. 30% in 30 over 100, 3 out of 10, 0.3. 50% is half, 0.5. 75% is 3 over 4, because 75 out of 100, 25 can go into 75, which will give you a 3. 25 can go into 100, which will give you a 4. And the decimal is 0.5. 100% is 100 out of 100, which is the same as 1 out of 1. Okay, if you want to write it in a fraction form, okay, because we said that like a probability answer will not be greater than 1. That is a certain event. Okay, so in decimal form is 1.0, but it's a whole number as 1 as well. Okay, so if I want to add 1.0 to 0.25, it's better I write this as 1.00, add 0.25, so that I will not be muddied. Now I've done up to 100%, and I've brought in some simple. So 13% is 13 out of 100, 0.13. 80% is 80 out of 100, 4 over 5, because 20 can go into 8 4 times. 20 can divide 100 5 times, 0.8. Okay, 40% is 40 out of 100, which is 2 over 5, and then you get 0.4. You can use a calculator to check the decimal part. 20 goes into 40 twice. 20 would divide 100 5 times. 33% is 33 out of 100. In a decimal form, in a decimal form is 0.33. 66% is 66 out of 100 in as a fraction, and if you reduce it to the simplest form, half of 66 is 33, half of 100 is 50. That will be the simplest form. In a decimal form is 0.66. 99% is 99 out of 100. Okay, this will be our simplest form. But in a decimal form, it's 0.99. So I've transferred some of them on a flashcard. So if you know this mentally, unless you just want to recheck in an exam, this is on the side. So as you solve the questions and you realize that, oh, instead of using 1 over 10, I can use 10% or use 0.1 to make the solving easier, then you don't have to waste more time calculating. Okay, but you can only do that if you have it in your mind. Okay, that is, you have learnt it and retained it there. Okay, so if you do that, that will save you a lot of time when you are solving a question under exam conditions. Okay, so something like 10%, 25%, 75%, 50%. these are things you should know off your head. You should be able to quickly convert it into fraction and into decimal and use the appropriate one. Okay, so as I said, you can do it like this on an A4 paper, or you can also use a flashcard if you have some, okay, to put it at a place visible that you go a lot, okay, and then you can use that to help you learn. Okay, so this is what I wanted to recap for you today. Okay, because these are topics that we never, every question, in a way, the answer will either end as a whole number, or as a fraction, or as a percentage. Okay, we might start and we might look at some percentage questions in our next lesson and give ourselves a short break from probability, because with everything we've learned so far, it is like the foundation. Okay, so we need to go a bit deeper, but I don't, as I said, I don't want to be throwing stuff at you and then you get confused. I want to take it a little bit at a time, okay, and I don't want to do long videos with you. So if maximum of 29-30 minutes, okay, then I've finished, so that you can go about, you can watch it, okay, and then you can also sit down, watch it, take some notes, get some tips to help you, okay, and then you can also think about what you've learned. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share you today, a strategy to learn maths to help you. So we are in July. The next GCSE might be in next year, April, May. Okay, so if you have a GCSE coming up, you are in year 10 or year 11, or you are a mom thinking of getting a GCSE maths, so that you can go on an access course and go on to study a professional thing at the uni. You only need a 3 GCSE to do that, and I'm trying to help you. Okay, do not leave everything till last minute. This, as simple as it looks, you can paste it on your fridge anytime you go to the fridge, because you to pick water or to cook in the kitchen, you have all this in front of you. Okay, instead of worrying about the next bill, you can have time to look at all this. Okay, and even if you dedicate one day, by a few days time or a couple of weeks, you would have learned all this. Okay, so thank you for watching today's lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.